What's going on, Doozers? Welcome to another Minecraft tutorial. I'm here, Diamond Doozer, getting ready to show you a brand new way to harvest cows. That's right, cows, sheep, pigs, you name it, we're gonna cook it. So what we're gonna do is, right over here, I have the Steakinator 5000. So, what this design is in my previous video, I had done a tutorial on how to do a simple little cow breeder. It was a area like this with a hopper, a chest, and a dispenser filled with water, and all that it was doing was using entity cramming. Well, that's over here in the console edition. In fact, every edition except Java. Java has this wonderful thing called entity cramming, which means if you get more than 21 entities in a single spot, they suffocate on each other. Over here in console edition, all the other versions, that doesn't exist yet. So now we have the issue: how to do it, how to make it small, how to make it compact. More importantly, how do we do it on day one? That's right. We don't want to be sitting here day 4, day 5, sitting here in our little mud hut going, eating raw fish or eating that one piece of mutton that we harvested on the first day. No, that's not how we do this. That's not how we play this. We want to be smart. This is the answer. Now, this is a modified design from another one that I did see. The other one looked very similar to this. It was a little bit bigger. And that original design, I'm going to give credit over to J-Tunes Gaming. It was his original design. I just slimmed it down, made it a micro farm, cut out a little bit of the redstone, just made it a little bit more friendly for that survival day one gaming. All right. So let's get right into building it, guys. It's not going to take a whole lot of time. It's not going to take a whole lot of materials. The first thing you're going to need is a 3x4 area of land. You're going to need 25 blocks of your choice. Just make sure at least 2 of them can transmit a redstone signal. You're going to need 2 hoppers, 2 chests, 2 pieces of slab. Don't use wood. You could, but I'd recommend not. Just use stone slabs. 1 lava bucket, 1 water bucket, a sign, 4 pieces of glass, 2 dispensers, 2 stairs, a couple pieces of redstone, 1 button, 1 lever, and some wheat. And then obviously you're going to need cows, guys. You're going to need lots of cows. All right. So let's get right into building it. And again, I promise you, this is not a hard build. It's very simple. We're going to start by knocking out these blocks. And we are going to dig right here. We're only going 1 down, but the rest of this, we are going to take 3 down. Just like that. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put in 2 chests, get ourselves that wonderful double chest action. I'm going to knock this block out just to make this a little easier. And you're going to go hopper and hopper. So you want this hopper to feed into this hopper to feed into this chest. Again, nothing crazy, nothing hard. We just want to make sure that we're doing this as simply as possible. Okay. We're going to drop in our dispenser right there. And you're going to put in 1 sign right there. Guys, this first part is already done and dusted. We're going to put in a couple pieces of glass. Look at it. It is a piece of art. Not really. Moving on. So the next thing we're going to do is we have to build our frame. Now, you don't have to use the glass here. I'm just using that because I like to see what's happening. I like to monitor everything. I don't want to sit here and turn this on and off, on and off, on and off, on and off, waiting for a full-size cow. I want to be able to just look and go, oh, it's not ready yet, and move on. Okay? So, the next thing that we're going to do is right here above this dispenser, you're going to put a block, and then next to that block, you're going to put another dispenser so that they're catty-corner to each other. Okay? After that, you're going to put a block and a block, and you're going to put in a stone slab, or any slab. And we are going to frame this out one more time. Just like that. Looking good, feeling good. And we are going to put a stone slab there. Now, the reason we're putting a slab here is because the full-size adult cow is 1 1/4 blocks tall, which means he can't fit through that space. However, the calves are only 3/4 of a block tall, which means that they can go through there. And that's why we're doing it that way. Okay. So now I'm going to come over here. And as far as this stuff goes, guys, we are done with all of that. So I'm just going to get rid of that. I'm going to bring this into my inventory quick. Let's grab the wheat and the spawn egg also. And you know what? I forgot my stairs. My dust. All right, so we need a way to get up into this. So we're just going to put in some stairs real quick. And we are going to throw in a button right there. And we're going to put in this water bucket in there. So when you hit this button, it's going to activate that. So that button activates this redstone, this block, which can transfer the redstone signal. That redstone signal is going to go into the dispenser and let the water go. And if I come over here, I can see that the water is hitting that sign and stopping. That's perfect. That's exactly what we wanted to do. Let's go ahead and turn that off. All right. Now we're going to come over here. And in this dispenser, we are going to throw in a lava bucket. And behind that, there we go. We're going to throw in that last block that we're holding. Okay? So that is the last of our blocks that we needed. Now we're going to throw in a redstone line. Just like that. Right to here. And we're going to throw in a lever. So now when we hit this lever, guys, and listen, it's okay to make mistakes. I forgot one piece of dust. It's not the end of the world, but I mean, it is what it is. So if I hit that lever, that's going to release the lava. And again, because of that signpost, that lava is not going to come all the way down. Okay, now you are going to notice that this is a little bit different from this one. I sunk it down a level. I made it 1 level lower, making it a little bit easier because as I was looking at that earlier, I said, you know, it's going to be really hard to push a cow up into this hole. And it is. I tried for about 45 minutes before I finally started using spawn eggs. That's going to be the hardest part of this, quite seriously, is getting the cows into your container. Okay? So what we're going to do is once we've got that done and dusted, this next part's really easy. We are going to get our cows. I just said it's really hard too, didn't I? We're going to get our cows and we are going to get them into this. You're going to want somewhere in the area like 10 to 15 cows. It's really up to you, but the more you have in here, the better. Again, since it's Windows 10 and console edition, you don't have entity cramming. Fill it up. Put as many as you want in. Now, here's how it works. Feed the cows. By the way, guys, the farm's done. We're good. So we're going to keep on throwing food their way until they don't take any more. And then we're going to turn it off. And look at that. Look at all those little baby cows we have coming down in here. All those calves. All right, so now we have to wait for them to grow up. Because if I turn this on, nothing's going to happen. They're not going to cook. Because again, like we said, they're only 3/4 of a block tall. So even though it looks like their head's going into the lava, they're not. All right? So we're going to go ahead and turn this off. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed this process up a little bit. I'm actually going to throw in some adult cows. There we go. Grab that real quick. Now, if we look into our chest, this chest here is empty. And if I hit this now, it sounds horrible. I promised you, right? There we go. Look at that. Raw beef, and we have leather. So here's where this changes. If you want the raw beef, you have to hit... If you want the raw beef, you have to hit this on and off and just let them burn. If you want cooked, you got to leave it on. Just like that. And now we're going to have cooked beef and leather. So it's up to you how you want to use this thing. I would rather just go cooked, unless you're trying to use the furnaces and gain a little bit of extra experience. But again, we're talking first couple of days, cook it. Just cook it, okay? So that's it. That is that entire farm, done and dusted, done, over with, finito. Now, if you have any questions, if you want to build this higher, build this lower, you can. Again, it's not a resource-intensive farm. The most resources that you're going to need are actually this redstone dust right here. And I'll admit, finding the lava can be a little bit difficult unless you happen to be lucky enough to find a lava pit nearby. I hope this helps you. I hope you were able to find a way to put this into your world. Again, if you have any questions about how the farms are made, feel free to hit me up in the comments. I'll do whatever I can to explain. Again, if you want to check out the original farm, take a look over, do a search for JTunes Gaming. He puts out a bunch of really good videos. Definitely a good one to check out. He goes a little bit more in-depth in how some of the things work. But again, if you like this video, hit that button, hit the like, subscribe, hit the bell. I'm always going to be here. I'm going to try to put another one of these videos out in the next couple of days. And another thing I wanted to do is a real quick shout out to a couple of guys over at Ledger's Kingdom. It's a realm. It's a whitelist realm. So quick shout out to Old Bit Collector, Hufflepuff, Niuku. You guys are great. And another one, Captain Quaz, my end running buddy. If you're ever ready to do some more end busting, I'm over here. We're ready to rock and roll. So guys, again, thank you. I appreciate the likes. I appreciate the feedback I'm getting. So that's Diamond Doozer. I'm signing out. Peace.